everyone, Yvette here. I'm going to do a Dutch pour this afternoon, but instead of doing a line, I'm actually going to take the inspiration from Molly, who's on YouTube, and we're going to do circles and just see how it goes, just for something different. I've already prepared my canvas, which is a 50 centimetre round canvas. I rather love the round, working with the round ones. So we're going to start off with the colour that I hope will go around the outside. We'll see how we go anyway. So we're going to start off in the middle, and instead of putting colours on top of each other, I'm going to actually pour them around, if I can, very carefully. Oopsie, bit of green. I mean, I'm just purely showing you a technique here. These colours have all been mixed with 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part water. Some of these are leftover paints, and they actually do have silicone in them. So we'll see what happens. Might make that a little wee bit thicker over there. Start again. A bit more pink. And this will be, then I'm just going to put a squiggle, some going to squiggle some gold over. Right, oops, I didn't mean to get that blob there. Just move these paints out of the way. As I say, I've got a pink, dark blue, green, a lilac. If you can see these colours okay with this lighting. It's that time of day where the sun's going down, and there's the gold. And no matter how many lights you have on, it doesn't seem to make any difference. Okay, what I've got mixed up here is obviously some white, but I've made this a lot thinner, this white, and hopefully the colours will just pop through afterwards. Well, let's give it a go, and we'll just pour some of that white around. Right, I'm now going to get the blow dry, so it might be a bit loud here. And I'm just going to blow mainly from one side, so we'll see how it goes. Changed my mind because I didn't put enough white there. I'm going to blow it all the way around. Okay, looking at that, you can see that there's already cell structure coming up. And I think this is through my beautiful white that I've made that's very thin and also has silicone in it. The base that I flooded the canvas with originally had no silicone in. There we go. So I'm now just going to blow it out. If we don't like it, I'll scrape it off and we can do it another way, but it's just an experiment. That's as far as I can go with a blow dryer. So I'm just going to get some paper straws I've got here and just see if I can take this a bit further. It's a bit hard when you're trying to lean over something. Just trying to expose some more of those colours that are underneath. Just going to turn this around. Still quite a lot of paint in the middle. I'm just going to move it slightly. Keep bringing it back to the centre if I can. Bringing it round and round in circles. Okay, I've got a bit more excess paint there that I think I can blow. Not sure if I'm liking this or not actually. I think I've put too much paint on it to start with. Just waiting for the weight to shift its placement on the canvas there. It's starting to move down, as you can see. Bring it round again in this circular motion. Back. Sorry, I came off screen then. Just trying to bring some of this paint back into the centre before I then let it come down to the bottom here. It's working its way down. And then I'll stretch it back from there. dog going crazy in the background. We've got a cat that keeps coming into our garden after our chooks. Not that they can get to her, but my little tiny dog likes to think it's a big guard dog. Hope everyone's well. I'm good here in Tasmania. Our Tasmania, the state, has actually been shut down to anyone coming through the borders at the moment with the coronavirus. So most people are just isolating themselves and just going out for very essential needs. And we're trying to stop the spread of this terrible virus that's sweeping the world at the moment. And the way I feel good about things is by coming and doing some painting and my gardening and being with my chooks and my dog, and yeah. So I hope everyone's having a brighter day today. I'm just sort of assisting this to come down here, just to give it so it can flow. There we go. So now I'm going to bring that back once again. Bring it back into the middle. I think we've just about moved the weight off the paint. I think it's got a little bit to go. Won't be long, and we'll call that quits, and we'll see what it looks like. I don't mind a little bit of negative white there, but oh no, the paint's working its way down now. Don't know if you can see. And we'll see what happens here. I think it'll look quite nice if more paint does come down. There we are. So I'm just going to tilt it again and see if I can't get it to spread and stretch over the painting. Sorry, this part will be a bit boring, I know. You can see it's starting to come down now. Just giving it a gentle little shake here, trying to assist it. Yeah, that's coming down better. Oopsie. Yeah, because I'm not liking this part here at all now, unfortunately. I think it would be best if I'd done it without any silicone whatsoever in the paint, so I was just using up what I had left. Okay, well that's bits done, so I'll just turn that round and we'll see what we can do here. Stuck on my rack there. Oopsie. Do it sideways, that's better. I hope I get to keep this gold, so that's better. Swivel it round a bit more. Section here that I'm going to turn it round to and just give that one bit of a go, see if I can get that to work its way down the board. actually quite soothing just watching it move. It's autumn here in Tasmania at the moment in March, and we've had a really lovely day. Bit of rain this morning and a lot of sunshine this afternoon, which is very enjoyable. I don't know if that is actually going to move anymore. I think that's it. I think I've stretched the paint as far as it will go. So we'll just work with what we've got here now. Just trying to balance that off. Just wash my hands. Okay, you can see that it will still continue to travel. And all these dots, sort of, that's the silicone coming up through the colours. I'll just go over with a little mini blowtorch here, and you can see, if I come down here, you possibly can see that it will pop some air bubbles and maybe bring up some cell structure and bring up some other cells of colour. You can see there's lots coming up there now. Try not to burn the paint, but with this little one it's not that powerful, so I need to get as close as possible without burning the paint. You see the bubbles popping up, coming up. Bringing up the white and the other colours from underneath. Through that green there, it's trying to bring up the blue. Oh, don't say I've run out. Okay, I might have to turn it off or leave it for a while to work, and I'll just refill my little canister here. Okay, I'm back. You can just see it's working on its own now and creating lots of cell structure. I've filled it up now, and it's working. These are great, these little things. You can buy them at Bunnings here in Australia. You have to ask for them, and they're just a lighter inside that you can refill. I did have a large gas burner, but after I caught the table and the painting on fire, I figured I'd go back to a small one. Here's some gold popping through there now. Look at that. That's very attractive. This is actually going to be made into a clock. What also helps with the cells is the Floetrol, though I mixed with the paints when I made them days ago. So, as I say, this is just old paint here. It's been sitting for a while. Hate wasting anything. It's too expensive, as fellow painters and artists know. Okay, well, I might leave it at that. I'll bring you down so you can look at what's going on so far. To make sure that these, even though you take your finger off, that they completely turn off before you lace them down. There we are. Right. So I'll bring you down here now. Okay, so this is, see all the silicone is popping up cells everywhere, up through the colours. Rather nice section there. Love that in the middle of it too. Well, that's it at the moment. I'll come back later and show you when it's finished. Just like to show you the finished result. The painting I've resin coated, and I'm going to be applying these numbers and putting in a clock feature, so that the hand's in the middle. These I've just purchased, and they can just be adhered plain. I think I will keep them as white, but I just wanted to show you the finished result. Once the you can see the sparkle and the gold in the finished result, and the shine from the resin. So it's got a lovely seal on it now. There's some more gold up here. Yeah, finished result. Hope you like it. If you do, please like. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel, and then you'll get updated every time one is placed. Thank you.